we have been seeing each other for 3 months. I appreciate the fact that you have been coming, even though I know you are going through a lot of things. I also wanted to thank you for the text you sent me yesterday. It was really great to hear the news. So, do you want to tell me about it?
So yeah, I've been going to. I mean, I think things are getting better. I've been going to the meetings, and I think has been working for me. I don't feel that urgent of the drinking, like so hard, but it comes and goes.
Okay, but remember that the last time we talked about how living with your boyfriend that is still that he's still active in his addiction was really hard for you, and that you were trying to see if you could move back with your mother. Have you find, like, what's your mom position on that, or if she's okay with it?
Yeah, I moved back.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. So I think, I mean, it seems like she's okay and she's happy. I don't think she's very negative about it, it's just that I think she's worried about me. At a certain point, I'm already an adult, so it's really, I know it's not going to be an easy relationship because of my problem. And I think my mom's, I think she feels that she has to protect me all the way in. So I at the end, I don't know if, I still doubt if this is going to work. So, but right now I do not have another place to go.
Okay.
So this is what I have.
So you are making the most out of the resources you have right now. So that's really good.
Yeah, I think that's what I have, and I have to work through it until I get up on my feet again.
And what about the boyfriend? Is he still your boyfriend?
I don't know. Like, I do not know if he's my boyfriend. Like, I think that relationship is very bad for me if I wanna, like, get out of drinking. I have to be honest with myself and see if but I think it's really hard. It's really hard to take decisions like that, and I think I don't know, like, I'm trying really hard to walk out of that relationship. I cannot tell you that I'm gonna be, or 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm trying the same way that I'm trying not to go back.
Okay. But he's still, like, texting you?
Of course, yes. I mean, I think it's just, I think he's dealing with the same things, so, but he's more in deep with it because of the fact that he's still in the alcohol, like, or he's a still alcoholic.
And how do you feel about that, about the fact that you guys are not on the same page?
I feel sad because I wish that he could come out the way I'm trying to, and like, maybe we can have a different life. But I mean, I have started learning that I have to look up for myself too. So if he doesn't want to, I mean, at the same time, I have to think, like, and go back and analyze if this is what I want. So all these decisions are hard, and mostly because you are fighting with your own self. So yeah.
I mean, I think it's great the approach that you are having to these situations, because you are still very positive, even though that you have a bond with him, because you guys have been, you guys were living together. So I think it's great that you are still feeling so strong about that decision and the changes you have to make every day to achieve your goal, that is staying away from alcohol. But I remember you were telling me also that you're still working at that bar on 6th Street where you met him. So how is the situation of, like, what's going on in that aspect?
Yeah, I think that makes it harder. Because, I mean, sometimes for you to cut things, like, you have to take them out. Like, when you say, you know, like, when you want to cut a bad weed, you have to take it from the root. So, but right now, my situation is that I don't have other source of income. So I have to stay there until I find something that I can do. And right now, I don't think that there's a lot of things that I can do. Or probably I haven't find myself the opportunity to change in that aspect. You know, like, I think I'm working towards that. And at this point, like, I think that, yeah, that's a negative thing that I have to deal with it, but I don't. And then, yeah, it's very hard because, I mean, it's like a temptation, like all the time.
It's a big trigger,
yes. Yeah. So I know that I think that's something that I should be focusing on, like, to get a different environment for me to continue working with my goal, you know, like, go with alcohol and all that.
So do you ever wonder about how you will feel working in a different environment, because you have been working at that place for a long time, and that means that you have gained some skills like good customer service, because, you know, you get tips, and people seem to like you because you are really lively and you are talkative, so that's always great for any business. So, for example, can you tell me from a scale from 1 to 10 how confident you feel about finding another job?
I think I'm in like a 6. Yeah, I think I'm still not confident. I know that you're saying a lot of nice things that I am, and sometimes, like, I see that. I mean, I don't see them that clear, and I'm like, I think one of the things that it scares me is the rejection that I'm gonna get if I just switch to another. I mean, like, I'm familiar with this place. I know where I'm at. Like, I know what I can do and everything, and so I don't know if I can jump into something else.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think that's. At this point, it's kind of scary still for me.
Oh, okay.
But at the other side, like I said, you know, like, I have to think about that I need to change the environment that I'm at, because it is really hard every night to not to do.
Yeah, the things. You know, yeah, I mean, it's right in front of you. Yeah.
So it is. I think it's. It's very hard though.
So you are really aware of.
I think I need to get out of that place really fast, because I mean, I know that I'm trying to be strong, but it's like I have too many things going on in my life, so I don't know if one day it's gonna be a bad day.
Okay.
So I can assure you that all the days are like, I'm gonna be like, right now I'm talking to you, you know, I'm calm and like being positive and everything, and it helps me a lot to talk to you, but there's some days that I'm not like that. So I don't want those days to be in that situation and then go back. So yeah.
And since you met your boyfriend at the bar, is he still going there? Now that you guys have like some problems.
Yeah, but he's always gonna be there.
Oh wow.
You know, and that's another thing. And yeah, sometimes it gets kind of crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, but I think I really took my decision, and I have to stay strong, because it's been hard, and it's, for me, I mean, for some people it's just, you know, it's not a long time that you've been do you have to stop drinking? But for me, it's been like a lot. So it's a struggle, the everyday struggle, you know, like you have to think about it, like how can I continue? So,
And do you feel like you have a support system at work? Because I know that since you are really reliable, you told me that your boss is kind of like, you know, like a good person, and you feel that you can trust him. But how do you feel about, like, he knows about your problem and you're still working there, which means that he trusts you. But do you count him as like one of those people that are you're in your support system, or what can you tell me about that?
I think he is, in the sense that he trusts me still, even though that he knows all the shit going on, you know, like. But I don't think. I mean, he can be a support system in a way that, like, I feel that I can still have a stable job, you know, but not in a way that, like, I can just come out and say, oh, my things to that person. Why? Because at the same time, he still is my boss, you know, like, and I don't think that it's proper to do that either. But I mean, in a sense that if he gives me the job, I think it feels like a support to me, like a big support. So and it's not about him giving me the job, it's just, I think it's me that, like, I think he knows my problem, he's aware of it, and the best thing he does is not judge me, you know. So but I think maybe that doesn't help neither, because I mean, he's aware of it and he just like feels probably sorry for me or something, that he doesn't judge me. And I think it's just the environment that is just I'm in that environment all the time. So I think I have to come out of that, you know, to see it's not about him, or it's about the environment.
Well, I think we're making a lot of progress on that aspect, because I remember in the beginning, you were really hesitant about, like, you know, knowing how this environment was affecting you. Like, you thought it was like, well, you could separate, you know, your problem from your job, but you were having, you know, some problem also seeing how, you know, being there was also causing for you to, like, doubt yourself, or doubt, you know, like, you know, like just being aware of how things can motivate you to go into a direction you don't want to go.
Yeah, of course. It's because, I mean, you grow attachments to things, you know, and like when you're having habits, I mean, you try to connect with things that it makes you feel good. So that place, at the same time, it gives me, I felt safe there, you know, like people already know me, like I didn't have to show nobody. Yeah, I can definitely do a sponsor, you know. So being in those meetings have been very helpful, and I think, I think that will help me even more, you know. So I think I'm open to the idea of, yes. The only thing is, like, if, like, because I know that sometimes when you find sponsors, I mean, it's not like I want to be picky, you know, but I want to find the right person. You know, you have to have a person that connects with you, you know, like to open up like that and things like that. So, like, I was just having like some doubts about it, but like if it doesn't work,
yeah, you can always find somebody else.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's one of the things. Like,
so then for next week, maybe you can let me know how that went, and don't feel pressure. I mean, if you go to the meeting and you don't see anybody that you feel you're not comfortable around, then maybe we can look in other places. But yeah, I mean, I think it will be a great, you know, like it would be just great for you in your recovery if you find that person. And again, I appreciate the fact that you are making the time to come. It's been 3 months already, and I see a lot of progress. And also, I love your awareness, and I really enjoy talking to you today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So
Okay.
see you next week.